Hi, I'm here to share with you the procedure on how to create a quiz in Canvas, but using a textbook partner. So for today, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a quiz using McGraw Hill Connect. So in my screen right now is my Canvas course, and I've already paired a class there. And you also notice that on the left side of the screen, there is a menu in Canvas, and McGraw Hill Connect is already featured there. It is already visible. So what you can now do is just click McGraw Hill Connect. And then it will redirect you to the McGraw Hill site. Okay. And so here, there is a set of quick links, and just go to My Connect section. So this is the one that confirms that you have already a textbook and a class created in the McGraw Hill learning management system. So just click on that one. And then another tab in your browser will open. So this time you are going to be redirected outside of Canvas, and then you'll be brought into McGraw Hill Connect. All right. So, but you notice also on the left side of your screen, you will notice there is a return to Canvas exit. No? So when you click that, you go back to the original Canvas site that you were redirected away from. So in this case, I have a set of assignments already, and what we want to do is deploy by clicking Add Assignments. So for this one, we will just demonstrate fielding a quiz. So normally, if you just want students to recall concepts in the chapter that you have assigned, you can start first with question banks. So let me click that one. So let's just create a quiz using recall and understanding questions. Okay. And for this particular uh, quiz, it's going to ask you now which chapter do you want to create. So let's create an imaginary one. So for this one, let's just choose a specific chapter. And then what you really want to do is select from the menus. Do you want review questions, snapshot? Do you want to deploy cases? And do you want to take from the test bank? And a big part of this is also the kind of work that you need to do for checking. So if you put in cases and tests, for example, there'll be several choices that you can make. Are these questions where the students will be required essay questions or sentence answers? Then the second one is, do you have multiple choice or do you have true or false questions? So for this one, let's just choose, let's say, static. Okay. All right. So for this, you now have the question bank that's available. And then for the question types, you can choose all. And if you choose that, you will have a combination. The computer chooses for you multiple choice, short answers. This one, if it's multiple choice, the system will autocorrect. Short answers, the system corrects that part that's either multiple choice or true or false. But you will have to double check the student's answers if you specify a short answer. Okay, so let's just say for this one, I will just do multiple choice and true or false. Okay, and then I go down to the bottom portion, and then for this one, you can add your random selections, and then you can choose the total number of questions. So you can just say maybe an arbitrary number, let's say 20. And then you can click add them in order or add them in random order. So I think what that means is the LMS is free to choose any of the questions if it's random. And if it's add in order, and it will just be based on the question number from the LMS. and then add as individual questions. Okay. And then the moment you click that, the assignment will now be created. And here is another menu. So there have been 20 questions that have been created, and you will notice that these are the ones that are flagged. And these are totally at random, okay? And then when you click continue, you will move on to the next set of requests. First, name the quiz. So let's name it Chapter 7 quiz. And then you'll be asked uh, when are the dates that you want the quiz to show up. So there are some faculty members who want to define from the beginning of the term all of the quizzes. And some of the faculty members also, some teachers will just do it on a per week basis. So let's say, for example, I want to start on this date. Today is October 2. And then you just have to be at least ahead of the system time. So it's 11 o'clock while I'm doing this. And so I can just say, okay, I'll launch this at 11:30. And then let's say I'll give this a week until the 9th, until 11:30 in the morning also. And then you notice the system time also is dependent on the time zone that you originally defined when you created the course. So do you accept late submissions or not? In my case, I don't. All right. But if you do, you can also consider deductions for, let's say, each hour, each day, or each week. And then what kind of work do you want it to be recorded as? So in my case, it's typically a quiz. All right. And then there's another set of settings there that you can choose. So you can expand that by clicking. And then in this window, you're being asked how much time do you want to give the students. All right. So maybe in this case, I'll just give them 30 minutes to finish this. All right. Next, you can check how many attempts you want. And then if you allow them multiple or several attempts, you can actually reduce the number of let's say you can have some deductions there. So let's say 5% for every time that they practice. Okay. So that's the implication there. Okay. So in this case, you can just say if you want everything to just be one attempt, everything for 30 minutes, and then when you click this as save as default settings, all your future quizzes will be saved this way. Okay. And then just click default settings to existing assignments that students have not yet started. So if you have prior assignments that are made, it will also take on this set of settings. Okay. And then what else did we consider? If you click on advanced settings again, and then you also have the section there that says feedback. So when do the students get there to understand or know the right or wrong answers? If you edit this, they will just be shown the test scores, but the feedback can be held up to a certain time. So in my case, it's 1 hour after the due date. So if we said that at 1:30 on Friday, this is going to end, at about 2:30 in the afternoon, they will see your feedback. Okay. Or you have an option to say show feedback after submitting each question. Okay, so that can be immediate. So it really depends on your style. So once you click review and assign, and the quiz is over there, and then you're done defining it, and then click assign. And then it goes back to the menu from the main section. All right. And then you will see here that your chapter 7 quiz is already there. it's already deployed because you notice that first it is visible, and then second, it is deployed in Canvas. So you will know that you've successfully deployed it because there's a Canvas logo that appears. So let's check. You can now return to Canvas. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. So when you click assignments, you notice that there's already the quiz. It is not available until October 2 at 11:30, and it is due, the last instance where the student can actually take it is October 9, 11:30. So that's it. Congratulations. Maybe you can try your own quizzes if you create them, and they should appear in the assignments. And then you notice there's that green check there. So meaning it's already published. All right. Okay. There. I hope I was able to help you. Good luck.